I was trying to put Pippin up extra big. What the heck is this? Why can't I move the camera? There we go. Nailed it. First try. The fact that it wouldn't let me click was just kind of rude. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. It is hot here today. It feels like 106 outside. And someone came in and we're sitting in the breezeway in front of the fan. And I was like, do you want to come in? Come in? And she's like, yes, absolutely. She was actually just playing with the bee on the string there, which is pretty darn cute. But I'm glad she came in. It's gross out. It's so gross. Look at her. She matches that rug so perfectly. It's kind of funny. Like, she really blends in with it. Also, I cut my hair. I haven't had it down, so no one would really know. But it also, my bangs got shorter too with all the layers that I did. So I have to like clip them up again because otherwise they're like in my face. And that was not what I was wanting when I did them. When I cut my hair, I just wanted it to be lighter because again, it's hot outside. It's gross outside. Hi, Susan. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, Sly Fox. This is live. Yeah. She came in to the breezeway at around 2:45. And I was like, yes. We've been trying when she comes in the afternoon to let her come into the house. If she wants to. And so she came in. It feels like 106 here today. It's hot. So she came in. That's why I was a few minutes late to stream, because I was sitting with her a little bit and, you know, loving on her. I actually saw on my TikTok today, evidently a year ago was the first time that I touched her. And now I can, like, give her scritchies and pet her belly a little, and it's crazy, though, like, her journey is so much slower than Maple's. Like, after a year, Maple was living inside. And I'm sure that if she could come in like this, like how Maple could, that she would be moving quicker. But that's okay. We all move at our own pace. Right? We all move at our own pace. It's funny, I was telling James, like, one of the things... Oh, okay. We can watch that on the smaller camera. We don't have to watch her clean her booty hole. Large and in charge. One of the things that James was, like, concerned about with, you know, possibly taking care of Jet, getting him to be TNR'd and all of that, was me getting like stressed and worried. Oh, thank you, Artie. If he doesn't show up. And I told him, I was like, you know, it's different. It's a different kind of worried. I'm worried because he didn't come last night to eat, but I'm like, did he drink? Because it's so hot and he's a black kitty. And I'm like, that's what my concern is. Not necessarily like, oh my gosh, where is he? Because he's much more feral, you know, than Pippin is. But I'm like, is he thirsty? Is he okay? Is he okay? Because, like, that's what I worried about. I'm like, he's a black kitty. Did he get enough to drink today? Like, forget about the whole, oh no, he didn't eat. Like, okay, I'm sure he probably caught something. But I'm like, did he drink enough? Oh yeah? Would you like to tell us? Do you have to refresh? There you are. It's like, I don't think the chat to-do list is loaded right. It wasn't. Okay. So, snail body. What are we feeling? Are we thinking maybe gray or off-white? All popcorn kernels go into the machine at the same time, but each one pops at its own pace. It's very true. Artie doesn't want you to see the choices. Just her. Sorry. Was there too much stuff in your way? That is a good analogy. I like it. Come over here. Yeah, there's an excessive heat warning. I just got an alert on my phone. From 3 until tomorrow at 8 p.m. So, Pippin, you can just stay inside. The end. Popcorn is prepared in the same pot, the same heat, the same oil, and yet the kernels do not pop at the same time. I need to remember that for myself, honestly, because I get frustrated when I'm not popping at the same time as others. Yeah, we could do black too. I didn't know if we wanted to do gray, so that way we could use black safety eyes, but we could still do black if we like that idea and just use a different color safety eye. Thank you. I don't bite my arm. You crazy girl. What are you doing? She's like just casually chomping on my arm. It's fine. I totally copied and pasted your message. Half to happy. It's like not writing all of that, but it's a good idea. Okay. I just did my Pokemon Daily. I got 54 Poké Dollars and a Premier Ball. Wow. Wow. They have like recommendations in their bot, really? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Artemis, do not bite my hand. Oh, ma'am. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, interesting. Who's that Pokemon? Yeah, she's being sassy. She actually has access to oh god. Oh god. Artie actually has access to the other half of the house, like beyond the baby gate that Pippin's on. So like Artie could go and do whatever she wants, but what she wants to do is bite me. I like it a lot. I think that the colors on it look fabulous. The best part is that if I add white, it doesn't blow everything out of proportion or change the way any of the colors look. Like, my only thing, and I didn't realize that this was the difference between don't scratch your face that hard, is that this one doesn't have an autofocus. So I can, like, sit here forever and it will never focus on that. You can see it focuses pretty well here still. It has a set focal length, so it just doesn't change. The $300 camera has that ability. So, you know, I'm kind of... I don't want to jinx anything, but should my other camera, the face camera, go at any point in time, I would just leave it off until, you know, I could afford to get it. But then I would just make this one my face cam and get the real fancy expensive one for here. Maybe it'll go down in price by then. But honestly, ma'am, stop. Jinx? What? I don't understand. That the Pokemon it showed was Jinx. That wasn't Clefairy. What are we talking about? I know. Sweet girl. Alright, so what color do we think we should make our snail's body? No, I didn't stop working. You said that's Clefairy. Then you said Jinx, question mark? And I said, no, the Pokemon that was up for capture and that was shown up here was Jinx. So I'm confused. Oh. Oh. I guess I was confused when you added Jinx. That was my confusion. Okay. Here's the pattern. Okay, bye. I'm gonna sneeze. but I'm not. Okay. Um. Ooh, so I ordered through Temu because I won't order stuff that like is clearly like artists' work or things like that, but I got craft foam from them because that was inexpensive. And will the shipping take a little longer? Yeah, but I'm not in any rush. But that way I can then put all my nice fancy safety eyes into like the craft foam and put them so that way they're not scratching each other, because that was something I was kind of like worried about with all the new pretty ones I got. So I was like, I'm not in a rush. If I can buy like $2 big pieces of like 3mm thick craft foam for like $2.50, done. So we might have a stream where we just kind of poke some safety eyes into things. No. The issue really is that Amazon does this too, unfortunately, is that they take stuff that isn't theirs to sell and sell it. Or they take like artwork that isn't theirs and put it on canvases and sell it. But people do that on Amazon all the time. It's awful. But no, they're not a scam. I've gotten other stuff like that from them before, like storage boxes and things like that. Things that aren't, like, for instance, I got this the other day off of Amazon because it was through this person's Amazon store. How cute. It's like a little coloring book. But like I wouldn't order this, for instance, through Temu, whatever, because this isn't from, the artist wouldn't get any money from it. Do you know what I mean? So like stuff that like is art, I'm gonna buy from people like so that the artist gets the money, gets the credit, gets whatever. But things like storage boxes or like I said, the craft foam I bought, which is not, that doesn't belong to anyone, it's just craft foam. That I don't mind buying from them because it's less expensive and oh yeah, all of the like there's a lot of pop-ups when you go onto their app where it's like spin the wheel, see how much you get off, and add these things to your cart, and then you can also buy all these, and they try and like scam you that way to be like, here, buy all this stuff. But if you just close it and you're like, I just want to buy this craft foam, thanks. Then well, yes and no, with that being all that they can afford. I always struggle with things like patterns or like things that are stolen directly from artists, if that makes any sense. But custom order crochet otter from someone. Oh my gosh. She gave that, yeah, way undercharging. Like, honestly, I haven't told her this, but like, when I saw that Kaylin, can we focus camera? There you go. Great job. Was selling some of her crochet things, I was like ready to yell at her about her pricing, but I should have known better because she also sells her resin, and so she was actually pricing herself fairly, and I was like, yes, that a girl. Proud of you. Way to go. She had to get friends to sign up with a credit card on Temu. Yeah. When it's like, send this to like 5 people and we'll give you like this much off. And I get it because things are expensive right now. That's why I'm buying craft foam internet, like, you know, it was gonna be $20 for, like, less than what I got. And all right, so no one has said anything, so are we because we keep getting distracted, are we thinking that I should do black yarn? We could do like yellow eyes. I don't know if that's creepy. Those are snake eyes, so I don't want to use them. Like the slit pupil style. It's the fact that you both said the same thing. Like, word for word. Those are cat eyes, too. I don't have... Yeah, the exact same thing. We'll do gray. Villagers are being hunted probably in Animal Crossing. Maybe that gray? Sorry, that snuck up on me. Do we have a gray that we like better, the dark or the light? I think the light might be nice. Thank you. That snuck up on me. Oh, also, I posted my finished sunflower. It's on my social media. I think that my TikTok, I think I broke it. Oh, did I not copy that command? Awkward. Let's see. Oh no, okay, it's gotten more views, so I didn't break it. People just don't like it. It's fine. I had deleted... It was the weirdest thing. I can show you all. Goodness, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to also... I have YouTube is actually working, so I have that open too. Okay. Uh-oh, where'd she go? Which direction did she head? Oh, she's just on the carpet. You can't even see her right now. There she is. That box there that she's by is the box that's all full of the giant freaking blanket yarn that my parents' like friend gave us, or neighbor or whatever. She might have gone to Patch's bowl. There's water in there. But do you see how big that box is? That cardboard box is huge. This one, I've started the blanket, but I have to take a lot of breaks because it hurts. What was I even saying? Oh, let me show you. Hello?
Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Nat, thank you so much for 45 months. I heckin' appreciate it. You know what we can do, since I don't have a color, a new emote ready to go, we can do our little paper strips for resubs until the emote's ready. So Nat, what color would you like? Yeah, I broke TikTok. Let me show you, right? So this, here, we'll do it over here. This is how it looked when I would view it. And when I went to Maple's account to view it, this is how it looked. Do you see the color problem? Maybe you will see it better here. No. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe like this. Too dark. Gotta find the right balance. Like, the colors were so wrong. And so I deleted it originally. Like yellow, I got you. So I deleted it, and then I put it back on when I realized that no, it's just evidently when I look through Maple's account, the video looks all sorts of weird. And so I was able to like republish it. And then none of the, like, it just stopped working. Like, it wasn't showing as anyone watching it. It wasn't showing as anyone liking it. It wasn't showing anything. And I'm like, oh, did I break it by, like, publishing it and unpublishing it and and I don't know, maybe I did. But I'm like, maybe people just don't like it either on TikTok, and that's okay. Because, honestly, why would the algorithm like a video that I took the course of several days to make? Like, photographing everything and all of that. It didn't take me a long time to put it all together. It just was like the process of getting all the pictures and the videos and assembling the thing and actually making it. So, sure though. Why would TikTok appreciate that? Grumble, grumble. It was really weird, though. And it still is. So, like, I mean, if anyone wants to click on that TikTok link and take a look and make sure that it looks okay. It's supposed to be vibrant. I didn't put any filter on it to wash it out. So if anyone wants to check, and let me know. And if you're already checking, you know, you could totally just like it and favorite it if you wanted. Oh, gosh. It looked okay on your end? All right. Yeah, I posted it on Instagram. I don't know if it's better to wait to cross post. That's normally what I do with Maple's TikToks, is that I wait like a day before I post what I post on TikTok on Instagram. But I feel like it doesn't matter for my business because my TikTok following is very, very, very small. My Instagram one is bigger. I don't know. I don't know how all this social media math works. It's too freaking much is what it is. And this is why I hate it, because I was so excited about this. Like, I took the time, I found a song that worked, I was so, like, ready. And then it was just like, meh. Oh, okay. And there's no rhyme or reason to what does well and what doesn't. I see more on Instagram than over on TikTok, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. No, I get that yo-yo thing too. Like over on Maple's TikTok, where I post more regularly, it's a constant like, this video was great, this video was awful. And you're like, okay. Sure. Colors looked good? Okay. That's all that I really care about. Thank you for letting me know. You guys really don't have to, like, you know, worry about liking or all of that stuff because everyone's their own popcorn kernel. And I'm not going to be upset that my kernel is taking longer to pop. See, I'm already using it. I'm going to try and use it and believe it, you know? That's the real trick, is believing. Or even if you don't believe it, still saying it. Like, there was this app that I saw, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this idea, called I Am. And it's literally an app that's only, like, job is to send pop-ups throughout the day with, like, affirmations. And I love that. I was so excited to download it. And then they wanted $30 a year for it. Like, for pop-up affirmations? Like, listen, I don't mind. I understand. Like, I fully support people have to make a living and there's coding involved. But, like, I'll pay a couple bucks total for the app. But I'm not doing a yearly subscription for this. I'm not. It's $100 for a lifetime of I'm like, no. No, that's too much. And then, so today, in order to, like, try and get you before, like, your free thing ends, they're like, sign up now and only pay $14.99 for the year. And I was like, ooh, that's really tempting, because that's, like, a little over $1 and change every month. And I'm like, no. No. I don't need to. I don't need to pay. I don't have the money to spend on affirmations. I'll just Google some or go to Pinterest or something. Yeah, they're trying to ban it in the States because it's one of the few places that you can get actual information about things. Oh, I mean, because it's an app made in China. That's why. Not because it's encouraging young people to get out and vote. And uncovering. Anyway, who are you looking for on your villager hunt, Susan? I like how Pippin moved from the one carpet for her bath to the other carpet for her bath. Maybe I should just, like, make my going live announcement every day an affirmation. That way people will want to have my going live notifications turned on. Hi, Sillykins. A cat. Any cat. Fair. Oh, yay! Enjoy it, Connie. Enjoy your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and your ability to scream, of course. One of the best abilities. He says no work, only snuggles. Thank you. By the way, I think that Artemis left us to go and lie down in our bedroom closet. Because she went behind that door, and I don't think she came back. She likes to lie down in that closet. Sometimes she'll bring her mouse in there. And, like, leave it on my purse. You want to see where she left her mouse today? Look at this. Evidently, the mouse has to go to the vet. Yesterday, it was, do I have a picture? Or I should say the Sunday night, it was in her bed with her. Cheesecake. Oh, hi, you're back. Did you go to Narnia? She says, no, but I'm going to go to the door. Or the gate. She has, she had an injury when she was outside. And so her lower lip, like, you know how you have that little thing that, like, attaches your lip to, like, your gums? She, like, doesn't have that, so her lip sometimes hangs open. And she has freckles, too. So her lip will hang down sometimes, and you can see it. And you can see her little freckles. Little nose freckles, lip freckle. Like, I love this cat. What a goofball. But yeah, it doesn't hurt her, or doesn't bother her in any way. It just... we get faces like this. You can see her teeth. Jeez. I know. Directly translates into little sun kisses. I love that too. That part of her mouth dried out quicker? It could be. She also just hydrates really well for a cat. Like, I know that that's a worry for a lot of cats. And her blood works always come back okay. But, oh. She just thirsty. Hi again. You just walking around? Are you gonna come over here now because I spoke to you? That's totally... oh no, she didn't. Oops. You know what, I just realized the Among Us emotes are still on my channel. Because you didn't use a special ball. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. Because Pokemon likes to make enemies. I actually thought it was really sweet that some of the members of Shella's community were asking the other day in her chat if she would play Among Us again with the mods. And I was like, they liked us. I feel like I did such a bad job, but I had so much fun, but I feel like... I know that Silicons gets this too, but I felt like everyone... I'm like, gosh, everyone hates me now. Everyone hates me and thinks I'm annoying. And it's like, but no, there is no indication of that. Where are you getting that from? Oh. I didn't send them a card either. I hid... Remember how the last time I hid treats for Pippin to find? I did the same thing today. She just found one of them. She just found one. I mean, I hid them while she was looking, but... There are more in the... There's one in the tunnel. And there's one in the bed. And one on the couch. If they treated me better, they would have gotten their card. Yeah, you tell them. We hid like 4 or 5 of them, so she's got more to find. I like to encourage her to explore and get used to things. To feel brave and capable. You sweet little loaf. I got 9mm safety eyes. This is what 150 pairs of safety eyes look like. Maple, like we give him treats to find all the time, and he's always like, yes, he loves it. He always finds it. He thinks it's like the greatest thing ever. Artie, she doesn't mind them. Like, she will put them in like a toy sometimes for her, but she doesn't have that same like I must find it that Maple does. Maple just loves food, and I mean, I get it. I respect it. I love food too. Hi, Allison. Oh. You might be backs to those. So I don't know if it's my new meds. I don't know if it's just that I'm like feeling slightly better now that some of my med stuff is like leveled out. But like the urge to be productive or like, okay, let's get things done has been good lately. I guess I could just put these all with similar instead. Heck yeah, I'll take it. After feeling so crummy for so long. Like, I got Silicon's order out in a timely fashion. I made that TikTok, Instagram post, as well as got a couple of things ready for Maple TikTok. I was working on, oh, and I sent out 2 emails that I needed to. But I was working on a Jet video with him and his little chirpy meows, but I was like, I should wait to post that because my brain is like, something awful must have happened to him, and I don't want to share this cute video of him and then be like, just kidding, we're never going to see him again. This is just how an anxious brain works. I'm sure he's fine and that he just didn't come and eat last night, but my brain is like, if you post a cute video of him, then you'll never see him again. I'm like, ah, yes, I forgot that's how that worked. I forgot. Tried to get me. Tried to be sneaky and trick me. But I'm just trying to get better about posting and trying to do it just in like the whole, it'll help your business grow, but it's okay if every post isn't like viral or gets a lot of likes or attention. That's the hard part. But I'm like, even if you just grow a little bit, it's better than not growing at all. And like, if I am all like, this is my job, I gotta do the parts of it that I don't like, you know? We all have things we like and don't like in our jobs. And if social media is the thing I don't like in my job, well, I guess I'll have to just do it anyway. Because that's the way that the world is now. Leveling up the K-pop binder game. Heck yes, love that for you. Mood. I bought this at the amount I needed for single-sided, so now I'm super prepared for the new album release. There you go. Dislike socials and sewing it. Here I am sewing. Oh, weaving in ends. I think what I don't love about social media is that you have to constantly like be thinking about it in some ways, like, ooh, how can I make a post, or ooh, how can I take this thing and make it into something shareable, or not even shareable, make it into something that people will like. Maybe that's what I need to do less of, is worrying if people will like things. Who am I kidding? I'm going to worry about that. I'm a perfectionist with anxiety. It's not going anywhere. That's not changing. It's fine. With the new fad, they're moving on. Yeah, Yep. Or like by the time that I get an idea. Yeah. Oh, you know, maybe we should roll ads now so that they're closer to the hour instead of 10 after. Unless that we have to try and remember. We can take our stretch break a couple minutes early. Play some words on stream. Look at Pippin being cute. You know. Let's do that. I'll be right back. Get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds. That's the wrong camera. Okay. Nailed it. All right, be right back. Nicely done. Just in time. All right. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. I hope you all got a little stretch in, or a little snack, whatever. Hello, Ned. Welcome. Also, hello to anyone else who snuck in during the stretch break. Welcome. Hello. Hi, Kenya. She is inside. It is hotter than hell outside. Last I checked, I think it was like, it felt like 106 or something. And yeah, she came in around 2:45. Yeah, it feels like 104 right now outside. But she came in around 2:45. So I was like, I'm trying whenever she comes inside during the day to let her come in and either hang out with us or hang out on her own. Just to, like, I guess encourage her to come in. It is so stupid hot outside. I agree. I know she's wearing a winter coat with hood and snow pants. So she was just like lying on the concrete in the breezeway in front of the fan that we have out there. And so we let her in, and she's been inside since. She did just go and find some of the treats that I hid for her. Because, you know, trying to encourage her to, like, look around and, you know, explore some more things. There's one on the couch that she hasn't found yet. But she's just hanging. Being a sweet little bean. Hi, BK. Pippin? She used to eat everything kind of like Maple did in case someone else came to eat, or because she wasn't sure, I guess, if it would still be there. She's a bit more of a grazer in some regards. I think because she knows that her food bowl inside is like hers. No one else comes around there. Like, that's her space. It's safe. It's not touched by other critters. That she doesn't feel like she has to eat it all at once, if that makes sense. Now, she will... Did I take a picture? I don't think I did. Like, last night, the little stink, Jet didn't come by, but I left food out for him. And when I looked on the cameras to see, like, what happened last night... Hang on, I can show you. This was 3:30 in the morning. Yes, that's her saying, "Oh, hello." What is this lovely bowl of food doing here? And so she ate some. There's still food left in that bowl. She didn't eat it all. Like, back in the day, Maple, if he came across food, would have eaten every morsel of it. Didn't matter if he was full or not. So she just had like a 3 a.m. snack and then went on her way. Oops. Because, like, if you look at... Oh, that was not... That's loading. Because if you look at it, at the bowl right now, there's still food in it. So... She, like, knows her bowl is inside. Now, she'll stop sometimes, and get water out of the outside bowl, but the outside water bowl is for everyone. She's like, okay, or, oh, it's okay, I'm here alone, I don't need to find all the food right now. Oh, yeah, out there. I don't know, she also, like, Maple, when he showed up, was malnourished. I love kitties, too. I love them so much. Like, Maple was so underweight when he showed up, and Pippin was never underweight. Even when she, like, came to us at the beginning, she was always a healthy weight. So, again, I know I'm not the only person who feeds outside cats. There are people, there's, like, colonies, if you will. And people will feed several outdoor kitties, which is, again, why I have gotten used to seeing Jet every night. I want to see Jet every night so that we can trap him and neuter him. But I'm also like, he might have gotten food somewhere else, or he might have just been hunkering down because it was really hot or whatever.
She has not moved.
Oh, yes, she has.
Oh?
Yeah, she's gone all over the living room. She's had baths everywhere. She's eaten some of the snacks we left out there. And I think she got some patch water.
Aww.
But now she's back in her spot.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, my concern, I'm like, oh, but did he get enough water yesterday? It's so hot. I was really excited because James is working the afternoon shift tomorrow, and I was like, perfect, we can catch Jet and get him over to be TNR'd. And he's like, but what time do we pick him up? And I was like, oh. Because while I've been practicing driving again since my vestibular issues, that's a 5-way intersection with like multiple 4-lane highways. Like, I have to do a lot of looking at that traffic light, and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable doing that one on my own. So I don't know when we're gonna get him snipped, but we gotta. We've done it once before. We're trying to do it again. The last TNR was a trap neuter release fail, in the sense that Gandalf didn't want to go back outside. We tried to release him and he said, no thank you, I would like to be an indoor cat now. So we had him for a couple of months while we got him adopted out. Which we can't do now. There's no more room. There's no room at the Moat Hotel for other critters to stay. And it's hard because the truth is, I don't want to pick up Jet. I want to bring him to be neutered, and I want them to keep him. because I think he has such potential for being a happy indoor cat like Gandalf and Maple and, you know. But I can't catch him tomorrow and just hope that they see it and they keep him, because if they don't, then someone has to pick him up, and it can't, like, James would be at work. And I think that I would get in trouble if I was only doing 20 on the highway, so I'm here now. Yeah, I'm good here, thanks. I'm at capacity. Yes. I've got 2 cats plus Fluffy Cat, Pippin, who we're working on becoming an indoor cat full time. Right now she's our indoor-outdoor cat. We give her flea and tick meds, we feed her, we brush her, we do all those things. I don't want her outside anymore. Where we live is not really safe for outside cats. But she is not quite ready to be inside full time. If we didn't have a dog who was a jerk, we would keep her inside. We'd be like, you might have a couple of rough days, and, you know, figuring out the litter box is probably going to make you angry. But we have a dog who hates the cats. So I don't have rooms to put everyone in. The cats were never a plan. The cat showed up and just, as cats often do, are like, hi, you're mine now. And we were like, oh, okay, cool. Like, we originally just planned on Maple, and then Artemis was like, hi, I have a boo-boo, and it hurts to walk. Fix me. And we were like, oh. You have 2 cats and a dog currently? Same. Pets are great, though. Oh. Big guy. A bronzong. Very old. Yeah. It's hard. Being a pet owner is hard. You know, it's a wonderful thing to be able to love an animal throughout their entire life. Like, what a blessing. But goodness, is it hard. It's hard on the people to say goodbye, even when it's what's necessary. So, I definitely get that. Silicons, just buy more balls. You just have to increase your ball capacity. Like, nothing makes me angrier than seeing old animals at the animal shelter. Like, when you get a pet, that's your pet. Like, for better, for worse, in sickness and health, like, that's... Oh, look at Pippin. Like, Patch is a jerk, but he's mine. And I was going to say that's when my heart breaks for those older pets. Like, I'm either sad or, like, mad at the owners because, like, people give away their old pets because they don't want to deal with them when they're old. Or there's, like, the people who, like, pass away and they have really old, like, dogs or cats, and now their dogs and cats are like, looking, and I'm like, oh my God, you lost your person and your home, and you're, oh, like, that kills me. That absolutely shatters my heart every time. Every time. I'm like, oh, if I just, I hate that. I hate that you can't explain things to animals, you know? My dog was a brat, but she was my snuggle baby. Mm-hmm. They've been adopted. Oh, yay. There are some people in this world who are truly beautiful humans who, like, adopt senior pets and, like, give them, you know, like, they give them bucket lists and they, like, really fill their lives with, like, so much joy. And you can see it in, like, the dog space. You can see it in the people spaces. Like, it just, it's wonderful. I don't think I could ever do, like, hospice fostering or adoption. I don't think I'm not meant for that. It must be. It must be so hard and so, like, so scary. You know, like, it's so confusing to them. And again, you know, I know not everyone has family, not everyone has family who's able to take a pet, but, like, I wouldn't let, like, one of my family members' pets go to a shelter. Like, I would absolutely take them in or find, like, another friend who could take them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I do think it's great that people do that too, yeah. Is your pet really a pet if they don't get on your last nerve sometimes? That was this morning. Patch decided he didn't want to eat his food. Some mornings he wakes up and he's like, don't really feel like eating it, but I'm going to be protective of my food. No, I don't want to eat it, but no, you also can't touch it. What? What? So he was just, like, annoying me so much this morning, so I was like, fine, you can have the living room, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep the gate closed so that you can't come and find me, and you can be grumpy out there, and I'll be, like, grumpy on this side, and it'll be fine. And sure enough, like, an hour after I did that, he ate, and then everything was fine. But I was like, I'm not. That always makes me crazy when he gets like that, because he just, like, I get it. I absolutely get, like, over hungry sometimes where you haven't eaten something and you're, like, hungry but nothing sounds good, and so you just kind of sit there, like, blah feeling. And I get that, but I'm like, I'm also not going to, I don't know. It's just the getting protective over the food bit that I hate. That I'm like, buddy, I was just gonna move this since you don't want it, and you're like, "Arr," and I'm like, no. And he just, like, lies near the food, all, like, tense looking, so I'm like, I'll just leave so you don't have to be tense. And I don't have to be tense. My dog gets on my nerves sometimes. I've had him for 10 years. He farts and leaves the room. Jumping on the kitchen counter. Patches. Tisk tisk. Maple's been doing that a lot lately, the butt. So we've been making sure that the counters are nice and clean and nothing's on them and the bowls are all washed and all that. Which is something we should be doing anyway, but sometimes the neurospice and the body in, like, illnesses are just like, whatever. We'll get to it when we get to it. You had toast in the toaster? Did it pop up and scare her? It was a toddler timeout, yeah. Like, I know that you're safe where you are. I'm going to ignore you now. You do whatever you want. Like, I've seen videos of cats before, and, like, toast pops out of the toaster, and they're like, ugh. And I think that's amazing. Like, it scares them. The counter around the toast. Oh no. And you're just like, what you doing? Look at this cutie. Oh, see you later, Susan. Have a good one. Look at her. She's feeling that air conditioner on the wall there. She's getting that cool AC coming her way. She is, with her little tummy out. Like the one arm on her side, like just... That was one of the things that was so interesting to me when Maple and Artie both came inside and they realized that they were like truly safe and nothing was going to, like, they didn't have to listen for anything. Watching them truly sleep, like just little twitches and nose wiggles and like, you know, little like just watching them have like a good deep sleep was just one of the like, it was just the best thing, because outdoor cats are always half asleep. I feel like they're not real, you know, they have to listen and, oh, what's that, or, you know, whatever. So seeing them just like conk out is just one of the best feelings. Make him leave, not eat after that. I have to go pick up her food for later. Yeah. Oh, what a big stretch. Oh my goodness. She camouflages so well on that rug. I hate those rugs. The rugs were left behind by the previous homeowners. They're not my style, but they were free. And we have wood floors and pets, so they stay. That runner used to have like little floor grippies and be closer to the hallway. The floor grippies don't work anymore, so the runner just slides up and down the hall there. Yeah, she's just done. I'll leave her alone. Sometimes she'll finish before I can. Oh, there you go. See, if you give Maple a treat and Artemis a treat, and Maple finishes the treat first, and Artemis is still eating, then Maple did not get a treat. Maple eats quicker too, so I know I give the treat first to Artemis and then to him, because he'll be like, why does she get another treat, Mom? And I'm like, she didn't, she's just chewing her food, unlike you inhaling it. Under the bushes in the front yard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there were times where like you're looking at him and outside you're like, are you okay? Yeah, you're okay, you're just sleeping. Sometimes sleeps in a load with his head flat on the floor. Oh my gosh. Our dog Coco, bless her heart. Let me see if I can find a quick picture. She would sleep in her bed with her head on the floor. And you're like, honey, you're the part that should be in the bed is the one part that's not in the bed. And she would just be like lying there like, this is fine. And you're like, what are you doing? Trying to see if I could find a picture. Oh, a rare picture where they were both sleeping at the same time and touching. That's our current dog, Patch. He's the jerk. Oh yeah, look, there's a picture of Patch doing it too. And you're like, all right. But she would always do it. Like, I have that picture of him because it was just so funny that he did it. Because that was her MO. Since it has a cat door, I can't use that. To the craft room, yeah. No, I get that. I've always had to feed my pets separately. Like, Patch and Coco had to be fed separately because Patch is on a special diet. And he's a jerk. So, crams herself into my dog's old bed, which is for small dogs, and then sleeps with her head on the hardwood. Yeah, and you just look at them like, how is that the problem solving solution? Like, how is that the solution to the problem? You know? How is that the compromise? The what you figured out? You're like, this bed isn't big enough, so I have so many pictures on my phone. Oh, she was such a good girl. Such a good baby. I mean, there's also that one too. Like, yeah, let's sleep on the chair, but with our head hanging off. What? What? Just sleep for days, yeah. To feed separate, yeah. They got into a fight over food, yep. No, I'm right there with you. I'm like, I'd rather feed everyone separately. Then you know that everyone's eaten. And no one's fighting over it, and gotta release that neck tension, yeah. I guess. Maybe I should try that. Just hang upside down. I mean, it might work. Just a butthead kitty. Oops. We're almost done with the snail body. And then we just have little antenna to do. Do you work with humans? What color should we do for the antenna? Should we do them black? Oh, I caught that thing. It's an interesting Pokemon. Last round before the decreases. Heck yes. I mean, I feel like that can be true across the board, but we love men, Twitch. I like one man and I married him. That's fair. Little chirp meow. Oh, cutie. Will she enjoy a boop? Is she a kitty that likes boops? If so, please give her a boop. And if not, please tell her that she is adorable instead. Humans annoy me. You'll boop her? Very good. I've worked too many jobs with people for someone who doesn't like interacting with people. I hear that. That was partially what was so good about working at PetSmart. It's like, yes, it was retail and customer service and all of that, but they were animals. And animals make everything better. So the paw over the face. Oh, oh. Wait, we gotta clean the face. Wanna be a historian and deal with dead people? Oh, sweet little angel baby. Little snail. Oh, are we gonna have a bath over there now? Nope, we're just changed where we're loafing. What do we think? Black antenna? Purple ones? Do we do the same purple as the middle? What do we do? I've not given Pippin a paper bag, but I have given her boxes, and she has checked out boxes before. I feel like the snail is super small, but that's because the last one you did was giant. Yes. I know, I was honestly thinking the same thing. I was like, wow, this is such a little snail. And then I was like, well, wait. Wait, the last snail I did is like huge. I want to work on finishing the body of that snail. I actually, oh my word, sorry. When I stretched, it like caused me to yawn. I need to see if the blanket yarn color matches enough. Or else I'll need to use the new blanket yarn I got to make like another shell. And then we'll just like use the one I have and make like another body, and we'll just have another giant snail. Love plastic bags and being carried in them. I love that. One purple and one yellow. I've never done two different color antennas before. I don't need that anymore. Or should we do like pale blue and pale pink like the... No. Let's not add more colors. Let's either do black or colors we already have. Yeah. No, we can try it. Oh my god, and then took off running with it. Yeah. Pippin's gotten her claws before stuck in the toys, like the string different toys that we have. The little bee that she was playing with. And if you're not holding onto the stick end of the toy, and there was one time when she got scared that it was stuck to her. It was early when she was first learning how to play, and she took off, and I wasn't expecting it, and the stick went flying out of my hand, and the stick went flying out the door. Like, it just scared the snot out of her. I was like, oh baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're back now? Welcome back. Uh-oh. Is your cat not meant to be outside? She is not. Oh boy. She went with her brother, the dog. I see. She'll come back when he leaves her. Oh gosh. I mean, that's good at least. The rope mice stuck to their nails. The bell on the tail's frantically ringing as she shakes her foot. Yeah. He gets mean outside. I've not tried bringing our former outdoor kitties outside once they came inside. I'm kind of scared of what will happen. Hello? Hello, Raiders! Oh my goodness. Sorry, I was trying to find yellow yarn that matches this color. Welcome in! How are you? How was your stream today? And what were you getting up to? Welcome in. Oh, wait, I need to see this emote. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Well, welcome, welcome. Awesome, Snail, thank you. We were just figuring out what color to make the antenna, so we're kind of playing around with things and talking about cats, because it's a little hard to see, but in this, there's a kitty right here.
I found my people.
That's Pippin, and she is a stray or a feral cat that we've been befriending. So it's hot outside. It is hotter than hell outside. It is disgusting. So she came by around like 2:45 and I was like, do you wanna come inside? And she was like, yeah. So she's hanging out in the other room and we're just kind of appreciating her cuteness. We love animals. We've got 2 cats and a dog already, and she'll be our 3rd. So, you know, hi Unforeseen Sin, welcome in. Some gun game Overwatch and crochet in between. Oh my god, I love that so much. That's so fun. Well, welcome in everybody. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting here, but we play some games sometimes. We did Among Us recently. We do some other crafts too. It's just comfy, cozy vibes, a little bit of shenanigans, chaos, and cats. So, I did not make this. No, this is a compression glove. Hi Tigress, it's good to see you. We have a raid video that I like to play when we get raids, just to kind of welcome everyone in, especially when there might be a lot of new people who don't know us. And so I figure, why not play that for you all? I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do, consider following. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. It's almost 5 o'clock here, just to give you an idea. And yeah, we have fun here. Okay, I'll be right back. Enjoy this video, and I'll see you all on the other side. Whoosh! Say hi. Hi, I'm Megan, and welcome to my stream. We have cats in hats. Dear diary, dear diary. I dressed as an orange for you. It worked. You're so cute. I can't. Look your face. Nailed it first try. And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look at, you're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, Raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! I'm so sparkly. All right, Raiders, moat friends, can we get some readies in the chat if you are here and ready for shenanigans? If you are a follower, you have access to the ready emote. Thank you again so much for the raid. Is it Alkali? I'm really bad at usernames, like so bad that I have a command for it. Also, I went by your profile to give you a follow, and I saw that you are retired from the Marine Corps, and that is super awesome. My husband's in the Air Force. So, it's such like an instinctual thing to be like, thank you for your service, but I also know how much you guys hate that. So, no, you know, just, yeah. Like, anytime that someone says it to my husband, he's like, thank you. You're welcome. I don't know what I'm meant to do. I don't know what I say to that. And I'm like, the people are being nice. But did I say it correctly? Just if I didn't say it correctly, or if you prefer to be called something else. Yeah, I said that. Okay. Please let me know. I'm sorry. The ADHD is pretty strong today. Crochet group at your library in 5 minutes? Oh my god, I love that. I need to find a craft group local to me. That's so fun. Alkali. Got it. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Now go enjoy your crochet group. And thank you again so much for the raid. I really appreciate it so much. I dropped a follow so I can check you out later. I'm excited about another gaming crafter. We always love that. Yeah, go. All right. Well, Raiders, I'm truly loving gaming craft vibes. Are any of you all crafters? And if so, what kinds of crafts do you do? If you're mostly gamers, what's your favorite kind of game to play? I'm still trying to find a yellow that matches a little closer. So, oh, this one will do. That'll do nicely. Trying to start crochet. Nice. Oh, the Wooble packs. You have to let me know how you like it. I know a few people who have tried them and who have liked them. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to... Sorry, not sorry. There we go. I'm trying to be better about apologizing for things I don't need to apologize for. Anyone else? Because goodness gracious, why is that so hard? Why do we always apologize for things that... like, so sorry that I wanted to type a little note about how to properly say someone's name. No, why am I apologizing for that? You purchased something today. What did you purchase? Also, God King Slayer, if you have any questions about crafting, you're always welcome to ask them here. I'm an ADHD crafter. I get obsessed with something, do it for a while, and then forget it exists. Sorry for feeling things. We have been conditioned that our existence is a burden that we must apologize for. Yeah. It's fun to be human. Wow, don't at me, jeez. We're a neurospicy group here. So I feel like a lot of times fellow crafters also are neurospicy or hang around a lot of neurospicy individuals, you know? I've had friends. Temperature blanket yarn for next year. I have only done up to February on my temperature project for the year. But I kind of feel like I want to try stitching again. I actually did a little bit of plastic canvas stitching the other day. So since we have so many new friends here, in December I had a vestibular episode where I got really dizzy and my body just got really out of whack. And it hasn't gotten back in whack yet. It's been a really long time. And so I was like, everything will be fine soon. I'm going to still do this temperature cross stitch project that I found. But like looking at the pattern and then back at my fabric and back at the pattern, and it just would make me dizzy. And it was like, so I haven't really gotten very far on it. And that frustrates the heck out of me. Wow, those are 2 different weight yarns. This is why your yarn weight matters. I have a latch hook that got about 2/3 of the way done from 20 years ago. One spiral jellyfish tentacle is done, 3 to go. Nice. Dress you were making for your sweet 16 20 years ago? A mood. Maybe we should just make black antenna and put these in our scrap monster bag. What do you all think? I think that I don't dislike the 2 colors, but I think that the size difference is gonna make me crazy. You think it has personality? You think it gives it character? You all like it? Y'all are like, leave it? Also, don't mind the pins that look like nipples on this, I just realized. Y'all like it. Okay. It's not that I dislike it, it's just that I figured that it would be something that people are like, no, it's too mismatchy or whatever. It's a Mardi Gras snail. Hold on, wait, well, you know what? No, that's true too. They wouldn't be on the same, they wouldn't be in a line either. Let's be real here. Like it they're never facing the same way. It's fine. It's fine. All right, it's okay. Snail, done. I'll assemble it later because I don't feel like assembling it right now. And that's how that's gonna go. Let me check off this on our to make list and we can figure out what we're gonna start on next. Thank you for the lurk. All right, we've done the sunflower and the snail. So we have the bee, the peacock, the turtle, the red panda, the cat, and the bear left. Assembly is for Fridays, yeah. Today is not an assembly day. Don't ask me why, it's just not. It's just not. Sometimes when I'm feeling good are making bracelets out of Mardi Gras beads from Universal and perlers. Oh, I love perler beads. I love perler beads. Oh, use the trans yarn for the bear. So we also have some pretty cool yarn here. Let me show you guys. So we've already used some of this yarn. Basically, if you're wondering how I have these patterns and you're like, what? How on earth is she like, oh, these are the ones that are left to do? I have a website. I sell, I spelled that wrong. is like the bot's on. And so for Pride, we were making each of my patterns but gay. And so we've done a bunch of them already, but those were the ones that we have left. So trying to figure out like what ones to make with what yarn. Like we just used this guy for our snail over here. We used, the lesbian one to make our lesbian sheep. I almost said snail again. And then there's a bi-pride that we haven't used and a non-binary pride yarn that we didn't use. And that's just because we already made a bi friend and a non-binary friend. Here's our non-binary bunny. I'm here but lurking while I play Palea. You're so good. Because guess what? A lot of times when I'm in your stream, I'm lurking but crafting. So you are more than welcome to lurk and play games or lurk and chat or lurk and craft or whatever. You got some of the Ace Pride yarn? Spelling is for nerds. We do love lurkers here, honestly. Lurkers make Twitch go round. They make my heart happy. Because, like, out of all the places on Twitch that you can lurk, you chose to lurk with me. Okay. Here's what I'll do, actually. Also, I do know that ads are coming up here in, like, any minute. But here, I'll quickly show you guys. You all. I'm sorry. I go through periods of saying you guys again. I'm from New Jersey. Okay? And you guys is super gender neutral there. Super gender neutral. And I find myself defaulting back to it every now and then, even though I've worked really hard at doing y'all. But the lesbian sheep is not on the website yet. It will be, though. The pattern for the sheep is on my website. Everything is legal in New Jersey. Looking for one piece of art for 3 years. Ugh. Yeah, it's something that I haven't been doing a lot of you guys's lately, but I hadn't been doing it, and now I have been, and I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? So some of the friends that we have left to make include the bee, the peacock, the turtle, which you can't see because of the task list, and the red panda, the cat, and the bear. So I have all of these really pretty yarns, and it would be really fun, I think, to use them. It's so ingrained, especially growing up when we did. You guys is just, it's a way of life in Jersey. I don't know. I will post in the Discord, and the sale will go live on a Friday this month, probably either the 19th or the 26th, depending. And the sale will go live while I'm live. So that way, because I'm the kind of person that will forget about things, so I like to try and make the sales on Fridays when I'm streaming, so that way people don't forget. But yeah, I'll definitely let y'all know before they go live. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I snoozed ads because I didn't want them to come in the middle of what I was saying. But we're going to play them real quick and take our stretch break. It's a perfect opportunity for you to get a snack, a drink, go to the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, or just take a stretch. We will play some words on stream, I am going to take a quick stretch, walk around a little bit, try and get some steps in and all that. And then we'll come back and we'll figure out what friend we're going to make. I do have, like, I wanted to do gender fluid friend, and I wanted to do arrow ace, but I think I'm going to do the arrow ace one on the turtle because tort ace. Non-binary, okay? I'm here for the puns. So, yeah. Oh, hi! Wait, do you need to say hello real quick before we stretch? Come here. Did you hear Kenya was here and you had to say hello? Come here. Well, come here, you goober. Heidi. Come here. Are you leaving? Okay, she's leaving. She says it's stretch time. I'll be right back. Okay. There was such a weird disconnect problem with my stream. Like, I couldn't type. And then all of a sudden, even though I was dealing with Kitty over here, letters were appearing. So I don't really know what was happening. I was like originally trying to type continue. No. Like, I have no idea. I tried to type continue. My entire like thing froze. I was not hitting enter after every letter though. So I don't know what was happening. Because, like, I would honestly be really impressed if she was able to type, like, one letter and then hit enter. And type one letter and then hit enter. It wasn't you. You were yelling at me. Maybe she did, because she was on the floor, and I did have my other keyboard on the floor that I had used from the day that I was playing Among Us with everyone, because the keys are quieter, and that way I wouldn't have been, like, in everyone's ear the whole game. So maybe she was, because that keyboard, of course, instead of putting it away, is just sitting on the floor like all ADHD human beings clean up. It's fine. So maybe when she was just sitting there yelling at me, she was on the enter button, and that's why I couldn't type anything in chat. That's entirely possible. I didn't even think to look. I was just yelling at her and trying to get it to work. Hi, Miss Duck. Welcome. What you doing? You're so pretty. Yeah? So, how do we feel... Can I type now? Yes. Were you helping me type? It was so weird, though, because, like, it wasn't even showing up on my screen. Like, my whole Twitch chat froze, which is why I ended up doing an extra round of words, because I thought that it was something... I thought that there was still 2 minutes left on ads. Because that's what it was showing on my end. This is Artemis. She's a really good helper. So, how do we feel about using this yarn? Because, like, right now what we've done with it is we've done accessories. She does. Yeah, she's gotten people in Among Us. She absolutely has. Do you want to sit back here? Where the heck? Right here. Like, what we've done is we've used this multicolor yarn as like the snail shell or the sheep's fur, but I haven't done like an entire friend. I mean, I guess we did the owl all in multicolor yarn. Do we like that idea of doing like the owl for something else, like the entire thing in one color? Hi. Oh, well, that's itch. I can scratch. I can scratch for you. I love cats too. Cats are the best. Aren't you? I wonder, people who have cats, okay? Because I tend to like to research the heck out of my animals before I get them, and my cats just kind of showed up and picked me. Do some cats just have like thinner skin, in a weird way of like saying that? Like, not as in they feel like you're bullying them, thinner skin, but like Artie will have like a scratch and she ends up like scratching and like cutting her face. But like none of my other cats do that. Like Maple doesn't do that, Pippin doesn't do that. Does she just have like delicate, because like I know humans can have delicate skin. There are some people who are more susceptible to getting, you know, cuts and things like that. Is that a thing with cats? Like, none of my dogs have ever been like that either. But her claws, like, that's the thing, is that her claws are not long. Like, they're trimmed. But she, like, rubs her eyes or, like, scratches her ears and will give herself a tiny cut. And then because she has a tiny cut, she'll, like, rub it more and just aggravate it more. If they do it, yeah. She's scratching harder, maybe. Yeah, it's always her face, her poor little face. And, like, it'll finally heal, and then she'll, like, do it again. And I'm like, God damn, cat. Like, hold on. Enjoy her perpetual grump. But, like, she's got this cut under her eye right now. And I'm like, ma'am. And then, of course, it scabs. And then, of course, that becomes itchy. And it's just, it's this whole cycle. It would make sense. Yeah, like, I could understand if she was still outside, but she's not. Now she's inside. All right. Be scratching a lot in one area. I know! She did! She scratched herself. So you all don't think that, like, doing, like, this whole bear in the trans color is gonna be too much? You think that'll be okay? Start giving her allergy meds on the vet's recommendation. So one of the things that we started with her, I don't know why I didn't think to do this, we did it with Maple, is we give Maple omega-3 like an oil in his food in the morning. So I started giving it to her like literally today. So I'm hoping that that might help as well. Like maybe she like having some extra vitamins and stuff like that will help. You think it'll be cute? Okay. If Ty can make cute Beanie Baby bears and multicolor, you can too. Okay. I have to open the pattern. Maybe like ears and muzzle of a block color. Yeah, we could do like the ears and muzzle white. Let's move some of these things. Yeah. Oh, she's very cozy on her blanket now. Sweet girl. Okay. And this camera's still working, right? Like it didn't... Yeah, she's just snoozing away. Sweet Pippin. Alright. So I have us doing the muzzle first. That way it helps with placing of safety eyes. I'm glad she's inside too. It's just much too hot. Right? I too would like to be as cozy as these cats are. Her little tail is just like... You can't really see it, but like the end is just like hitting me in the side. You can see that she's moving it, but... Her tail's always going. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take a picture. Look at the little paws hanging off the edge. I'm like, close your eyes all the way. Oh, now she picked her head up and tucked her paw in. You know? I know, I end up making them, like, complicated. Maybe, did you have tidy away binder? Like, not plural? If not, I can delete it. Done! You did it! I'm like, this makes sense, and then it never does when I go to remove it. No, honestly, I get that. I don't know if I could make it bigger. I feel like I might be able to, but at the same time, I feel like I don't want it taking over all of stream, you know? I don't want it to be huge. I don't know if making it bigger makes the tasks bigger or just makes the box bigger. Okay, we'll make 2 ears in light. Or should we... I guess we can make the ears later. They don't need to be made now. Because, like, maybe we make 1 ear in pink and 1 in blue, but I also feel like having them be white just gives a bit of a break from all of the colors. So maybe I should just do them white and not overthink things. Those of you with pets, is your phone also just like nothing but 27,000 pictures of your pets doing cute things? Like, how on earth, as someone who's only had like large dogs, there are times that I look at cats and I'm like, how do you have a nose that tiny and cute? Just how? How is that even possible? I don't understand. It's so small. How do you do it? And how are your toes so little and just small? Everything's so small. It's so the nose is perfectly boopable. But like, I look at my Dalmatian who's big and he has a boopable nose. I just don't know. I like how Pippin picked her head up like, hello.
She's still out there?
Yep, she was passed out in the middle of the rug and you open the door and her little head picked up like, hello. Men, am I right? My phone is 60% cat pics and the rest are screenshots of game stuff and bills, so I remember to pay them on time. But the trick is actually remembering to look at those screenshots and things, you know? You alright?
Yeah.
What happened? Oh. Did you just, like, knock into it? I panicked. I thought Patch, like, was getting out, and I, like, immediately went to just, like, because the gate's up. So I'm like, Pippin's good. But I was like... Because Patch and my dogs... Or Patch is my dog. Patch and the cats. It's a hard no. He has gone after both of them in the past. Just instant panic. It's exhausting to have to constantly be opening and closing doors and checking to make sure that doors are fully closed and... And I love him. I do. I love my dog, but I don't love that. I don't love that added anxiety. I've got enough of that. Thank you. I don't need more. Uh-oh, don't forget to check your balls. Tigress, you gotta buy some more. Stop, don't scratch. Don't scratch. You scratch too much, they're saying. That's why you have a cut on your face. That tail is getting... How do I check my balls? Well, you see, one of the ways it... No. Hold on, I can show you. You could go to the doctor, but my husband isn't home. I think there's turning and coughing and... I've heard that. I've heard that. Okay, so if you're on PC, you can go over here and you can see your items. And like I have 7 Pokeballs, 7 Ultra Balls, and 11 Great Balls. Those are the ones you can purchase. These other ones are ones that you can get from like events or from doing Pokemon daily commands in the Pokemon game Discord. Like sometimes there are events here that you can unlock stuff. But you can go here and then you can click on shop and then you can buy more. Or if you're on mobile, if you're on mobile, there should be a little window doodad. I know where my Twitch things are. So if you're on mobile, you can go to this little icon, the little Pokemon one, and you can see all the stuff here too. So you can see your Pokemon that you've gotten, and then you can shop here. You can also do commands in chat, but this way is easy. You're so welcome. Yeah, you can also do that. Oh, I think it's Polka Shop. I think you have to have the Pokey before. I like that it pulled up my website, though. There we go. Yeah, you can do it that way, too. Oh! Kenya, are you here still? I know you're lurking. Hi, Lily. Good to see you. Anyone who plays Palia, though. The other day I did one of the Zeki coins, right? And I got a plush. I got one that I don't have, and I freaked out. I got the Order Cernic plush. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a Zeki coin. I was so excited. I've never gotten anything good out of a Zeki coin before. It's normally just like ingredients or like, here's like 5 rocks or something. And you're like, wow, thanks, buddy. I'm so glad. But I was like, yeah. I know. Now, is this the one that they took out of the game? Or is that just the, is that the, this is the Disco Bambi one, right? Or is this the one that they took out of the game and you can only get through event stuff? I don't remember. I just know that it's one of the rare ones. Look at this big helper last night helping me game. Look at that smoosh face. That is the one that was incorrectly dropping from the disco deer. I see. So I still have to kill the disco deer. Womp, womp, womp. Did you win Yarn Chicken, Silicons? I see that you completed it, but did you win? You did. Heck yes. Congratulations. The Disco Deer drops the matching plush now. So is there any way that you can get that one then, other than buying, like getting it through a Zeki coin? Winning Yarn Chicken is always the most satisfying feeling. The order one is just through Zeki coins. Oh, heck yes. Luck was on my side then for once, because let me tell you, I was doing fishing with my glowworms, waiting in between hot pot stuff. and I hooked the void ray, which is the one that I needed, and I pushed the button to reel it in, and the game didn't register me pushing the button. I'm sure that's happened to you all. But when you, like, go to click and it's like, no one did anything, and so it just... Or it clicks wrong and it doesn't think you're holding it, and it just, like... So I hooked the fish that I needed, but it just instantly let it go, and I was like, wow, thanks. Thanks so much. I haven't wasted hundreds of these stupid worms on this stupid fish. Grumble, grumble. I would like to thank my friends for encouraging my yarn crafting. Ew, you're thanking a man for being cute? In the Academy for this honor. I suppose I'll allow it. The colors really do look good on this camera, and none of them are getting, like, washed out or weird. Like, I know that once Artie would come up, because she's orange, it would throw off a lot of, like, the blue and green colors, and I'm just looking at this like, yep, nope, that looks great. Also, I'm really glad that the muzzle's gonna go there, because otherwise this bear has a butthole for a face. Sorry. Yeah, so I tried to, like, I clicked to reel in because I wanted the void ray. And I don't know, like, what like the glitch is. I don't know if it thinks that I'm not holding the button down, or if, I don't know what the problem is, but it basically, like, my character just did, like, the thing when you don't keep it in the parentheses, like the dramatic, like, ugh thing. And I was like, but I didn't even reel it. How did it? No. So, oh, no, we're not scratching my chair. It's like, oh, do you think the bot will fold your laundry if you just say fold laundry like that? Because I'll do it. I got laundry to fold. Well, Artie is hydrating. Everyone hydrate. Hydration break, says the cat streamer. I just did. Everyone hydrate. Okay. Oh, no, please don't apologize. That is super helpful, honestly, because I didn't know that at first. I feel like someone in a stream mentioned it, and I was like, oh. So, never apologize for giving helpful tips in any capacity, because there's going to be someone who's like, wait, what? Because that was me in a stream at one point when they were like, you know, if you don't reel it in, they don't take your worm. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't have to reel it in? Now, the question is, if you don't reel it in and you don't cast back out, will a different fish bite the bobber? Or is it always going to be the same type of fish? Because there are times that I've ignored the bite on the bobber, but, like, the next fish that bit it was the same kind. It'll be the same fish. Okay, so you have to reel it in if you ignore the bite. I'm learning. You just started playing today, so I appreciate the tip. Yeah, see, exactly. Never apologize for being helpful. And if anyone makes you feel bad for being helpful, I'll bop them. Because we're all at different places. No one necessarily knows what people have or have not learned yet. How are you enjoying it, Mary? A joltic. I like it. Just finished the tutorial. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. We have a Paleo channel in the Discord too, so if I'm not on, you can always ask there. No problem. Oh, that felt good. That was a spot that needed to pop. I'm trying to work on my posture. Not just when I'm crafting, but just in general. Because it's awful. And that's not going to help anything, you know? She's still just happily sleeping inside. She's been inside 3 hours. That makes me so happy. Especially during some of the hottest points of the day. I'm hoping that she'll learn she can do this like every day. Because like even if James isn't home, I can just put Patch in the other room. Like he's just gonna sleep. As your resident massage therapist, I approve. Yeah. Yeah. I know my posture is awful. It's something my physical therapist has been like, you know. Sleeping in a cat bed, just so cute. Oh, isn't that the worst? When you're like, I want to pet them or I want to like love on them, but you know if you do, it's going to either just like wake the beast and they're going to become like, you touched me, pay attention to me, and like not leave you alone. Or they're gonna like bite at you. And you're like, but you're just so cute, I just want to snuggle you. I've been hoping that, honestly. Like, we have the air conditioner, we have all these things out there to try and make that room cooler for them. I mean, it's hard when there's not a ton of, like, what we really need to do at some point is add insulation in the ceiling in that room. That will help a lot. Because right now there isn't any, so... I mean, hot air does rise, which is okay. But, like, it just also means that there's more places where air can escape from. So, because that room was originally like basically a pass through from like the front of the house to the back of the house from like the garage. It was a space in between the garage and the house. Like it wasn't an enclosed space. But most of like the people in the neighborhood have put up like walls there. But like it had, you know, a door in the front and a door in the back, so you could, although, I mean, the side of the house was right there. I don't know why you needed it. Just one of those things. But I really thought, like, as it started getting warmer, she was going to be inside more. So I'm hoping, I mean, I'm still hoping. I'm just hoping that she enjoys it inside and realizes that not only is it safe, but it's cool. And it's soft. There's nice places to lie down. There's no threats. Like, you can take a good deep sleep. You don't have to worry about, you know, an animal attacking you or invading your space or bothering you. Or like lawnmowers right outside your, you know, where you're sleeping. The second one of my cats sleeps in a cute way, I have to resist the urge to snuggle them. Yeah, see, Patch gets grumpy too, because there are times when he's sleeping so cute and I'm like, oh, I love you. Because I feel like we still have some new friends lingering. Patch is my Dalmatian and he's reactive. So he's reactive to dogs. He's just reactive. He's just, when I say that he's a jerk, I mean it. He has anxiety. I have anxiety too. But the difference is when I'm anxious and someone stresses me or makes me feel anxious or whatever, I don't bite them. Or show my teeth at them and growl. Maybe I should. Maybe that would help. I might have to try that, but doesn't help when you're the dog, you know? Yeah, just assert my dominance. Like, if there's someone who's making me anxious out in public, just start, like, barking at them. He's stingy with his love. Oh. That's like Maple. He wants cuddles, he wants love, he wants it all, and then he's like, okay, I'm good. He's like, that was enough. That was actually all the cuddles I wanted. And then he goes and he sits in his little box, which is just the cutest thing ever. We call it his snack box or his bathtub. But basically it's his way. And I love this because as a former feral cat, his way of telling us that he was done or overwhelmed used to be, I'm going to swat you or bite you. It still sometimes is biting, but it's more of a playful type now instead of the, like, I need a Band-Aid and like, you know, an alcohol wipe kind of thing. I'm trying to find a picture. I know that I have. Oh, you know where I do? Do I have his... I don't have his Instagram on there. Hi, Wish! Thank you for the unclench and quench reminder. But you know what I do have on his TikTok is our link tree. I'll grab his Instagram and I'll show you what I mean. His little treat box. Oh, Gandalf! My love bug. I wonder how he is. Okay. So, there he is in his box. This was great. I basically... Maple is always naked. He's never worn a collar. He doesn't keep them on. He doesn't like them. Artie doesn't mind them, but Maple's like, absolutely not. I am a feral wild child. You will not collar me. And I got the collar on him. And I was like, oh my God. He's like, ugh. But there he is. He's in his box that he goes in to be like, I'm done, Mom. I'm done with the pets and snuggles. I would like my treats. And he's just like in the done box with his collar on. Like, no, Mom, I don't want it. I don't want. I'm like, but you look so handsome with it. Like, look at. Bless his heart. I had like treats. I was trying to get him like, look, I'm trying to reward you for being so good. And he's like, no, panic. Panic. And I'm like, look, come over here and get the treat and I'll take it off of you kind of thing. Like, here. I put a bunch of the squeeze treat on the floor and I like pulled it off his head. And he was like, oh, thank you, mother. But like so dramatic. So dramatic. And meanwhile, Artie's like, I don't care. You can do whatever you want with me. Max used to go outside and purposefully catch it on a wire fence and lose them. Cat in a box, yeah. Yeah. He's so cute. I love him. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of how far he's come. Look, here he is in the box, too. He's come so far. I'm gonna get emotional. I just love him so much. It's like one of those things that just, like, breaks my heart that people, like, that's something that if I could, I would love to work with rescues one day. Right now I can't because, again, my dog is a jerk. But I would love to be able to, like, work with rescues and take, like, the TNR cats that are brought in that they think have potential, like Gandalf. Gandalf, like, they should have known that he was just, like, a sweet baby who just needed a little bit of, like, time to adjust to being an indoor cat. And I would, like, instead of releasing them, I'll be like, okay, cool, I'll take them. And I will give them that little bit of extra time that they need. Although Gandalf really didn't need extra time. Gandalf was just, like, instantly, like, hello, we're best friends now. That was accidental until you saw him do it once. Got her paw stuck. Oh, won't let a collar go near him. Yeah. He was just the sweetest. He just... Yeah, Gandalf was my first TNR. And we released him and he came back. He was like, hi, I don't want to be out here anymore. Actually. And then was just, like, basically coming in. Like, oh, yeah, there was another... That's not Jet. That's not the black cat we're trying to catch now. But Gandalf was like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to have other cats coming up to me. Please let me in. And so we did. And then we had to find him a home because both of our cats were like, absolutely no to him. They absolutely hated him. But we got him adopted. So he was my first TNR failure, but my first rescue. My first ever foster cat. And he was just the sweetest baby. Kitten energy. So, like, I think that's why my cats were like, absolutely not. I'm done. I don't want anything to do with you. You are way too wild and have way too much energy, and I don't want anything to do with it. Spirit Life needs more spirits. I think you can buy, like, an expansion pack for more spirits, but I might be wrong. Also, Emily, you're right. Ads soon. This will be our last round for the day, because I'm tired. And I'm going to go sit with Pippin for a little bit and give her some love since she's still here. See if I can't get her up on the couch with me. So yeah, now we're trying to TNR another cat, but I think he's going to end up friendly like Gandalf, and so I want to just trap him and bring him to the shelter. Like, I don't want to bring him back. I don't want to release him. I want to trap him, bring him to the shelter. I'll pay for his neuter. I'll pay for all of that. That's not the issue. The issue is that I don't have room for more cats. And I can't do another Gandalf. I can't. So I'm kind of hoping that the shelter will listen to me and allow him to stay instead of being like, nope, just TNR. I'm gonna fight for it this time though. Let me see if I can snooze my ads. Where to change? Oh. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, so the thing is that when we brought Gandalf and we asked, like, if he's friendly, can you keep him? And they were like, well, if he's friendly, then he can't be, like, a wild cat. And they, like, I was so flustered by the thought of them thinking that I wanted to get rid of one of my pets that I was like, okay. And so now that I know, like, if we trap him and he's anything like Gandalf, I'm going to be like, listen, we've done this before. Here, I can show you all of the photos of the other cat that is behaving exactly the same as this one. My health is not in a place that I can foster right now. I know that you guys are full. We're not trying to just get a cheap neuter on this pet. Like, I can show you videos of him in the wild, but I also I think he'd do better in a home than outside. I will pay the full price of the neuter because I know for TNRs, you know, when they're truly, like, they cheap them down. Like, it's $35 and you can just, like, that's that. And I'm like, I will pay the full, you know, whatever $100+ neuter cost is. Like, it's not that we're just trying to offload him. But, you know, I think that he'd do much better in a home than outside. And so I'm really going to really, like, put my foot down. I will never, ever drop an animal off anywhere after hours or before hours because you never know what could happen. I have found cats in boxes left outside of shelters and brought them, like, this shelter moved locations, and someone decided to drop a box of cats off outside of the old shelter after hours when no one was there and no one would be because that shelter or that location closed. So luckily we happened to be driving by. I had a gut feeling that something was going to happen. Like, I'm like, there's something in that box. Like, there just has to be. So I had James drive over, and I opened it up, and sure enough, there was a box full of 3 kittens. And thank goodness we stopped because they would have, you know, like, that's just not good. So I will never do that. I also recommend no one else ever do that. Also, most shelters have cameras set up because that's considered cruelty in a lot of places. And I know that you're not suggesting it in that kind of a way. So please don't think that I'm, like, coming for you or anything. But a lot of shelters have cameras now set up to try and catch people, because there are people out there who will just, like, tie a dog up outside of a shelter and leave it there. And I mean, I guess in some ways it's better than them abandoning them alone in the woods, but in a lot of ways, you know, they can't ask the owner for any previous medical history. They don't know anything about that animal now. And so you're really doing a disservice to your own, like, if you're dropping off a pet that you know. So, like, for instance, when we found those 3 kittens in a box, we just went to the shelter and we were like, hi, you know, these guys were outside of your other location. Like, I had taken a picture when we got there. I had taken video of them as we opened it, like, you know, just to try and be like, here's what's going on. And we brought them, and we got to name the 3 babies, and then we had to like sign some paperwork, and that was that. We got to call later and check on them, and 2 of them were adopted together, which was really cool. And then one of them was adopted by another family. So, yeah, I don't recommend doing that. And I, again, kind of just express all of this in case there's someone out there who just doesn't know. Not in any way, you know, judging. I don't think that's right, because people probably, there are a lot of people who don't know. Just like a lot of people who don't know what TNR is and how it works and what it does and why it's important. So I'm a big advocate for like animal stuff, you know, like explaining things and using opportunities as teaching moments instead of like, well, because, oh God, you know what I hate? I hate the internet sometimes where people are like, well, you're just dumb and stupid and you're a bad person. And I'm like, no, a lot of times people just don't know. And I'm not going to fault someone for not knowing. Like, I'm going to teach them first. And if they still choose to be a jerk, then that's another story. Like, I'll educate people, but, you know, at some point you kind of sit there and you're like, do you want to be educated, or do you want to, you know, what were you doing out there? Huh? I heard you pawing that gate. You wanted to go drink the puppy water? I wish people treated their pets like family instead of just an animal, yeah. Are you really, Wish? That's cool. Are you going for any particular reason? Yeah, how do you expect people to learn if all you do is belittle? No, I'm always the kind of person that's like, I'll teach, I'll explain, I'll educate, I'll help in any way that I can. But, like, you can also tell sometimes, like, again, trolls on, like, Maple's TikToks and stuff like that. Sometimes you can just tell, and you're like, oh. Oh, very cool. I hope that you have a nice visit. I hope that it's not too hot. I hope that it's not too hot. It's been gross here. Okay. I just saw the ad thing pop up, but it's a pre-rolls are on, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. Yeah, it is expensive. Okay, my lovely friends, that's going to do it for us today. I am going to go and have some dinner and hang out with Pippin, because they're still hanging out. Look at them. I'm so proud. I know that they blend in to the carpet way too well, but that's them. They're still here. My sweet baby. Sweet Pippin. No one goes to Philly in August if they have another choice. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. People are not like, you know where I want to go on my summer vacation? Philadelphia. Now, if you're in the area, there's a lot of cool things to do in Philadelphia. I just don't know a lot of people who are taking vacations there, you know? But oh my goodness, there's so many cool things that you can see in Philly. Cutie patootie, I know. Of course, thank you all so much for keeping me company and for the lovely raid earlier. That's always fun. Oh, goodness. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest in your time zone. Oh yeah, not in August. I mean, there's still stuff you can do. It's just you're going to want to go to a lot of indoor things in between, you know? Like, the Philly Zoo is amazing. It's one of the coolest zoos I've ever been to. But at the same time, you're going to want to plan going into a lot of the indoor buildings at the zoo if you're going. Wish I still had my key. Oh, right? That would be the best. I know, I love the camera. The camera's working fabulously. And I will give all the baby scritches as soon as I find them all. I'll go give Pippin scritches right now. I think Artie's back in my closet, but I don't know. I want to go to all the zoos. I've been to, like, Philly. I went to, the Bronx Zoo as a kid. I don't remember anything about it, though. And I've been to, Detroit. So, London Zoo is nice. That would be cool. I'll go to all the zoos in the world. Yeah, my anxiety would love that. Love the London Zoo. Texas. Oh, hi, neighbor. All right, my friends. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Please, let's start rolling some credits because they're gonna be a bit. Please make sure that you eat something tasty, that you drink some water, that you take your meds, that you're kind to yourself and to other people, and of course to animals. As a reminder, I will be here tomorrow. So if you had fun today, come back tomorrow for more of the same. We'll keep working on our trans bear. And yeah, some other fun things. Hopefully there'll be cats and all of that. Let's go say hi to Amanda. She's doing some pottery, some wheel throwing. Always a good time over there. I will see you all tomorrow. If you would like to join the Discord, I think I just shared it, but please come join the Discord. All are welcome. Sorry, I couldn't think and type at the same time, or speak and type at the same time. That's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, friends, I will see you all tomorrow, and I hope that you have a great rest of the day. Okay, bye.